Hey everybody, it's Hayden here from Retro Refurb Gaming again, and I got more mail yesterday, so I figured let's cut it open. And as you can see, hopefully you can see, I don't know, this is very awkward to record, I haven't got the hang of it yet. Flashback Entertainment, so we got more mail from Flashback. So, I figured do a little bit of an unboxing for you guys. In case you guys are wondering why this all looks so weird, I'm using a tripod. So, I don't know. Hopefully, this goes well. I don't think the other one went so great, but it could have been a lot worse. I always hit the tripod. I've never really got one of these like this. Flashback Entertainment. Wrapped in bubble. They really protect their games when they send them. I like that. Yay! Splatterhouse. This game, Splatterhouse, was originally made for the Famicom. Pretty much only. Like, it was just a Famicom game. Which is kind of surprising for a game called Splatterhouse. This game is about like this little guy right here. His girlfriend gets kidnapped and he gets resurrected from the grave to just kind of take on all the monsters and stuff and try to save her. It's kind of like a little 2D, well obviously 2D, side scroller, kind of like Mario. And at Flashback they do a lot of really cool stuff, like as you can see the cartridge is red. Like they give you a lot of options. Like when I actually bought this I could have sworn I clicked the red cartridge and it said gray when I saw, you know, like the shipping information. So I hurried up and emailed them over there real quick and he's just like no problem, I'll change it. And within like 2 minutes I got an email that said my order had changed, so I checked and they put it in red. Now, not all the games come actually complete in box like Mr. Gimmick did yesterday. Or, well, hopefully I get this uploaded today. Mr. Gimmick, yeah, was complete in box, manual, all that. This is not. This was a lot cheaper and they did not have a box. And I was just thinking, I was like, man, it'd be really cool if they had like a box. So what I did was I ordered one of these, a little clamshell case off of eBay. I actually ordered like 20 of them and they're kind of cool. You can fit like lots of different games in them, like Super Nintendo fits perfect without modifications, like Donkey Kong Country. Genesis games also fit pretty nicely in there. They move around a little bit, but it's kind of to be expected. This is what the original Splatterhouse game looks like for Famicom. Obviously it's in Japanese, as you can see there. And then there is English. But yeah, but one thing I noticed once I got these, I was like, yay, Splatterhouse. They don't fit. So, after some YouTubing and Googling, found out you have to make some modifications. You have to take off some of this stuff here, and here, and here, and blah blah blah. But, another thing I noticed is that when you take them off, they don't look very clean, because you have to use like a Dremel saw. So, what I've seen people do is take like index cards and put them in, and cover them. Now this is mine. I took some regular photo paper and printed this out for the inside. I think that looks pretty nice. And put some tape over it, like some shipping tape. And you can't really see the lines even. Maybe a little bit. But Otherwise, and then I taped it to some index cards. Otherwise, I think it looks pretty nice. Now, this is my case for Splatterhouse. What I did was I went to thecoverproject.net and I typed in Splatterhouse. They have a lot of games there. And it was the Famicom version. Well, I was just like, should I keep it Famicom or should I make it more NES related since it's going to be an NES game? So I did that, and I went and I downloaded that, and then I downloaded another case, like an NES case, one that was fairly similar, or cover, not case, my bad. And I just started moving stuff around until I really got the hang of it real quick and did all this on Paint. No Photoshop, no nothing like that. So it took me quite a while, and I found out, like, you know, the game is called Splatterhouse. Wanapaku, which I found out translated meant naughty, and then it was like Splatterhouse Wanapaku Graffiti, so which translates out to Splatterhouse Naughty Graffiti. So I put it like that. That way it just kind of has a little bit of like the old flavor to it, a little flair. And then the side, I just kind of cut that out on Paint and like brought it on and put it over where it said Famicom, because the NES and the Famicom cases look very similar. I left that's like what it says all the way, or has all the way across, and it says Famicom right there and then has the logo. It's made by Namcot, so I just kind of googled that and kind of brought it over and tried to make it fit the best I could. And this was what was really cool, kind of difficult to do. Obviously I did the naughty graffiti thing again. It says here, in the graveyard, your screams cannot be heard. They emerge from one room to the next. Zombies, aliens, and flying human faces. Rick has been successfully resurrected from the grave. Comical horror action. And then as you can see down there, everything is in Japanese. When I started, all this was in Japanese, and I was trying so hard to figure out how to translate it just by going off the picture. And I could not figure it out at all. And then after so long of thinking, I was like, you know, do I know anybody that knows Japanese? And I was like, no. And then after a while, I was like, yes, I do. A girl that I went to high school with actually was very interested in Japanese, and when she went off to college, she learned Japanese. So I sent her this picture, and she translated it for me, which I thought was pretty cool. I decided to leave all that in Japanese just because, to kind of leave it like it was, kind of paying homage. And I'm pretty proud of this. I thought it was pretty cool. And now I'm ready to finally put the game in. Oh, it doesn't fit! Just kidding. And it fits perfect. And it's gonna go, like, doesn't even move. It's gonna go very nicely on my shelf with all my other games. And I've made quite a few covers, so, and I mean, I'm selling them, so if anybody has a game they want a cover for, let me know, and I'll get it at you. It's $8. Which is $2 cheaper than everywhere else that I've seen. eBay, Amazon, there's sites that are devoted directly to making cases for games. So yeah, that was an unboxing and a little bit of an update on what I've been doing and to show you some of my stuff in action. Thanks. Have a good day.